All right, Larry, thank you very much. Marshalltown, of course, 3-0 on the season. Now they're going to meet up with the Valley Tigers, who have rebounded after their opening week loss to Dowling with wins over Ottumwa and Indianola. Let's hear now from the head man of the Tigers of Valley High School, Gary Swenson.
Prior to tonight's game between West Des Moines Valley and Marshalltown, we visit with the head coach of the Valley Tigers, Gary Swenson. And, Coach, after a slow start against a Dowling team who's going to give everybody problems this year, you guys have played well the last couple of weeks in victories over Ottumwa and Indianola. So, obviously, this team is making some progress.
Yeah, it is, Larry. We're getting better. And, we're seeing some progress daily in practice. And I think the last two Friday nights we've seen some progress on the field. Still not where we'd like it, but I think all coaches probably are never happy. But we're trying to be patient with a football team that I think has a lot of potential and I think is going to be a good ball club. And right now we're just kind of on the cusp of getting to that point where we're a little more comfortable with how we're performing. We're still turning the ball over too much on offense and don't have a good enough defense where we can, do that on a regular basis and stay out of trouble. So we're hoping that, we can win games along the way as we get better.
What's encouraged you the last couple of weeks, Gary?
Well, I think that offensively we have started, other than the turnovers, we have started to come around up front. I think our offensive line has the potential to be a real good unit. And we've just shown a little bit more explosiveness. We still don't have the big play capability I think we'd kind of hoped for, but it's getting better. And we got some guys who are making some plays. And it's just been fairly steady defensively. Been pretty satisfied there. And, in the kicking game it's gotten a little bit better. So I think in every area, I would like to think that we're a lot better football team than we were going into week one.
But what do you want to see improve at this point? You already mentioned the turnovers, but what else will make this a better football team and a playoff caliber football team?
Well, I think, like I just said, the ability to maybe create some big plays. We really don't have one yet this year. We had a nice play-action pass for a touchdown last week at Indianola, but really haven't had anybody break anything that maybe wasn't there by design, and sometimes you need guys to be able to do that, to bail yourself out of trouble some night when things aren't coming easy. And I guess we're kind of searching and hunting and pecking to see who that might be on our football team, and maybe it's nobody. Maybe we're just going to be that kind of a team that's got to grind it and be very efficient. And we can live with that if that's the way it works out, but we'd certainly like somebody to emerge as maybe that guy we can lean on some Friday night when things are when it's kind of tough sledding.
Anybody surprise you in particular this year on your football team so far, Gary?
I would say this: our kicker Alden Hafar is a young man who had not played football and is a very, very good soccer player. And he came out this last senior year, and we were glad to have him, but we really didn't know what to expect. And he's emerged as a very nice kicker. He does our kickoffs and our punts. Kevin Sheldon is still our place kicker. So we've got a great situation in the kicking game. I guess that surprised us because we didn't really know about Alden, and we were happy when he came out, and even way happier when he's emerged as a very good punter and a very good kickoff specialist.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this game tonight with Marshalltown. We're used to Marshalltown throwing the football all over the field. They still throw it, but they run a lot more efficiently this year.
Well, I just think he's playing to his strengths. He's got a couple kids that really can get on the edge and have great speed. And that's really helped him. I don't know that they're still running the same basic premise of a run and shoot, know how to run and shoot team or a spread team, and they're pretty good at it. They've really committed to that, and they believe in it, and they executed very well, as everybody saw last year when they took that run at a state championship. I don't know how their talent stacks up. I think they lost some really good seniors, but all of a sudden we're seeing some really good young kids step out and make some plays. And I think they've just got their program headed in the right directions. Dave's done a good job up there, and like I said, he's got the kids believing in what they do, and that's a big part of it at the high school level.
Well, the one thing about a football season, Gary, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, so you want to keep it going tonight against Marshalltown, and we wish you the best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Larry.
Gary Swenson, the head football coach at West Des Moines Valley.